and welcome to Football Face Off, the internet's premier football debate show. And you know what? It's even better this week because Joe isn't here.
Yes. Get in
What
there.
happened to him?
Go on, tell me.
He got his own fist rammed into his own arse.
Who did that? I want to shake their hand.
Logistically difficult.
He's got little Gollum fingers right in.
He does look a bit like Schmeagol, does Joe?
He does actually.
Schmeegs.
And this week, we are joined by veterans, Chris and Pato.
Hello.
You excited, lads?
I am. I'm a little bit curious as to what Pat's been doing for the last couple of weeks. Where have you been?
I've just had better things to do. I hate this channel. I hate everything it stands for. So I'm in character as Joe today.
Right, okay.
Cool.
As a dickhead.
In character as a dickhead.
Perfect.
Good cover. Now we will be talking about what is better, the World Cup or the Champions League.
Oh.
It's the one everyone's talking about.
Come on.
That's all I hear down the pubs. Okay, but before we start round one, what are you arguing? What side are you taking, mate?
Jonathan, I am going for the Champions League.
Better than the
World Cup bullshit. World Cup's
craziness.
incredible.
Craziness. So stick around because
it?
you will decide. Okay, so now it's time for round one, the 30-second round.
Oh, yes.
30 seconds for you, Pato, because you'll be going on my first whistle
Ha!
on why the World Cup
Shut your
is
mouth.
better than the Champions League.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm hyped. Nothing is more exciting than the World Cup. Shut your mouth. It's the biggest trophy in the world. Not literally, that's probably the Stanley Cup. Over 1 billion people watched the 2014 World Cup final. Yes, knowledge, not skill, is it, mate? Whereas only about 350 million watched the Champions League final. All your favourite memories are from the World Cup. Zidane, nutting Materazzi, Maradona. These are important moments. It brings nations together. Millions of people celebrated Mario Götze's goal. Only football fans care about the Champions League because it's just about lining the pockets of the big clubs. The World Cup is the best.
Enough. That's enough. I've started to talk over people now and they go over. And that's the only way you'll learn.
Yeah, very.
Apart from maybe physical violence, but I don't want to resort to that yet. That was some great opening arguments.
I agree.
Great.
Shut
Are you
up.
kidding me? He was
Shut up, mate.
nibbling on my
Hey,
insult.
saw that glare out on your glasses, you fucking nerd.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry, mate.
Everyone
sorry, mate.
bullshit.
Oh, sorry, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, if you're going to
Shut
insult
up.
someone, do
Your
it
shoes
properly.
are too big for your feet, mate.
Oh, what has happened?
They're not on camera.
Now it's time for Chris's rebuttal. Yeah, rebuttal! 30 seconds.
Let's do this.
Using the
Let's do
Champions
this.
League is the greatest. Yes.
Right, go on. Well, Pat ended his argument talking about money. Let's look where the next two World Cups are. It's a joke. Russia and Qatar. So shut up.
Guitar?
Qatar. FIFA is the most corrupt organisation in the world,
Oh,
so talk
God.
is cheap. They're Patrick.
Boring.
When was the last decent World Cup as well?
2 years
Maybe
ago.
2002. 2 years ago. The Champions League has the best coaches. Teams can make transfers, so it has the best players. Top teams anyway, and let's be honest,
top
you
teams.
follow your club every week, you might get behind your country every 2 years,
That's
but your
enough.
club is always
Shut
number
up.
one.
Shut up.
It's club versus country. Nice way to wrap it up. Now I don't have to bother doing a summary. You decide who wins though.
Yeah.
Club.
Feel the
country.
power.
Okay, so now it's time for round 2.
Yes. Fuck off.
It's the questions rounds. Got a little jingle made up for that yet?
No, not yet, so
No.
moving on.
So, just round
Seamless.
2. Question
yep.
for him.
Isn't the Champions League just giving money to clubs that are already rich? It's ruining the game, just like you are, you Scottish twat.
Red with the
Offensive, he's
Such passion.
It's on the sheet.
You've stooped to Joe's levels. I expect better from you. Lining the pockets of rich clubs, well, the World Cup just often lines the pockets of corrupt officials. Listen, there's always going to be big and small teams, and a lot of teams in the big leagues like the Liga, like the Premier League, earn more from their domestic campaigns than they do from the Champions League. So it's a little bit of a misnomer. Clubs like my beloved Celtic, on the other hand, rely on that cash to stay semi-competitive. Look at the game against Man City. That is a great advert for the Champions League. A club with 100th of the fund draws 3-3.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
What
Yeah.
an argument.
I have a semi after that argument. It was that good. Your question now, Chris.
Is-
Nearly forgot your name, but what's your question?
Thank you for that. I won't take offence. I probably
Don't
should
take
do.
offence.
Right, my question for Patrice is, do players even care about international football? Clubs pay their wages and often they retire from international duty early these days.
Oh, will
If
it
the
end?
players don't
Will it ever
care,
end?
Why should we?
Players don't care. 30 seconds.
Do the players not care? There have been 20 World Cups. If you win a World Cup, then you're in a group of like 400 players. That's incredibly elite. Of course, players care about their clubs because their clubs pay their wages. But we don't care what footballers care about. It's about fans. It's about what fans want from the game. They want entertainment. And also, if players don't care about the World Cup, then how come Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo have played through injury to try and win it? Why jeopardise a lucrative career? Shut up, mate. You look like a fucking hipster
He's nibbled
vampire.
again. He's nibbled!
You look like a fucking paedophile.
It's the end of round 2 now. I'm getting louder and louder every week. And we have got to analyse what's happened. And what did you talk about?
Small clubs, lifeblood. Money.
Yes, small clubs and lifeblood. And what did you say?
Oh, players do.
Players
care.
going to play. So, who's won? Players or clubs?
Yeah.
Someone is going to win, and it's you who's going to decide. Okay, so now it's time for the fan question round.
Yeah.
Look how excited they are. Don't know what that means.
I'm pulling in their question, bub.
Here
Go
it
on.
comes.
This is Tomlinson behaviour.
Right. It is. Would you rather see your club win the Champions League and your country never win the World Cup, or your country win the World Cup and your club never win the Champions League?
Ooh.
And that is from the pot-bellied prince.
The pot-bellied prince himself. Oh, life's working out for you, mate. So now, who's going first? I believe it's
you.
me.
You.
Yes.
Right. You. So you've got 30 seconds on that question. Starting now.
Right,
Ah.
Patrick, I will agree that in that very self-contained 3 or 4 week period,
Good, done.
we get behind the countries,
End.
we love it,
Agreed.
but after that, do you really give a shit? No, where does all our hard-earned money go on? It goes on season tickets, it goes on away days. We support our clubs.
Prostitutes.
As football fans, come on, we're more tribal than that. We're more unreasonable than, oh, it brings the country together. We don't want to see the country come together. We want to see our club take on the entirety of Europe and have boasting rights for the whole season.
How would you know?
Yes! Yes, mate! I'm
Ouch!
sold, mate! Yes!
Stoke are going to win the Champions League.
Fuck yeah!
Come on, the Hoops.
Yes! Potters on tour 2020. Okay, ladies and gents, we're nearly home and dry.
Ladies.
30 seconds.
Pumped after that
Up
round.
to 2% of this audience
Come on.
is statistically
Up to.
female. So you have 30 seconds on
Eat it.
why
Yeah.
the World Cup is the pinnacle. Off you go, mate.
Oh, look, who doesn't want to win the World Cup? You do it in front of the globe, not just in front of football fans. It's the premier competition on the planet. Shut up,
Do you actually
mate.
care?
About the World Cup?
About anything, about all of it?
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh my goodness.
This is nonsense, Bab. Like,
do you mean?
No offense, mate.
What a revelation.
This is worthless.
This
TVS.
show's worthless.
Demeaning the show.
This show is my lifeblood. I live for this show. That's a red.
Oh, what?
Fuck off my show!
What?
If you don't want to be
come on,
here,
you
go
go
home.
home! He
cannot
brought
believe
that
you
from
done
home!
that.
That's his, not mine! If you think I'm not
That is an outrage.
That's a football face-off first.
Mate, I'll shove that card up your ass, mate.
So that is the end of the show. Round of applause for themselves. Very heated, very personal at times as well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, unexpected.
But who won? Was
Almost
it
as
Chris?
if-
No one.
And the Champions League? Was it
Almost as if he's
Patrick?
got something to say to me. I'll have to straighten this out on EFD, where they should probably head next.
Oh, that segue.
Guilty.
Not the only one on Groupon.
D.
And.
Huh?
And.
Oh yeah, come over to my channel, Dave and John, where I will be acting in a completely different way.
Not a full-time ref.
Not a full-time
No.
ref.
Revelation.
Amateur, black shirt.
Yes.